Hey everybody, Captain E here for you for Jump Force 2. I held up the thing too early. Anyway, I'm not trying to clickbait anybody. This is if they were making a Jump Force 2, this is what I would want. And this is it. I'll type it in the title of the thumbnail. As you've seen in the thumbnail, if they do make a second one, I want them to bring in other animes that weren't in this one. So I heard that Jump Force was specifically only Sonic Jump. There are different branches off of Sonic Jump, like Young Jump and something else where Blue Exorcist. I don't think Needless is in there, but I would really love to see Adam Blade in there. Full Metal Alchemist, Fairy Tail, like all those other animes that are technically in Sonic Jump, they're off different branches, not in the main Sonic Jump area. You get what I'm saying? That's what they use here. Obviously, it might be a bit more money, maybe, but the payoffs will be pretty good. They can keep the graphics. The graph I know people have their problem with it, especially when you're selecting a character when they just turn in there and they do like a little thing about their character. They do look a bit weird, but in motion in gameplay, you can't deny it. The graphics look beautiful. Like they did a good job on this, and it makes sense for the graphics because it's them coming to the real world. So it's like anime aesthetic with real life aesthetic and in motion in game, those graphics look beautiful. You can say what you want, but you can't deny it looks gorgeous, and they did a good job on the level. I mean, the stages, the characters, everybody, and some characters actually really work with this engine, like Ichigo or like Zoro. Like they look really good in this engine. The story, they can keep the same story, just continue off of it, because at the ending of it, you see Light Yagami, he picks up a cosmic cube, and I guess he's gonna become the next bad guy of it. Keep that story going. I think they should take out created character. I think that's maybe why the cutscenes weren't so good, because you had to put each created character in every cutscene. You had to think of all these outfits, all these special abilities. I would have been fine if Jump Force didn't have it. I didn't even think they would have put created character in this game because it's supposed to be just for the anime characters. And then when the trailer came out revealing created character, I was like, oh, that's neat, that's cool. I'm gonna play around with it. But this game didn't really need created characters. It's just supposed to be about all these anime characters coming together and interacting. So maybe take out created character if you can. If not, spend a little bit more time on the cutscenes because in each act there was that one good cutscene in each act. Main point is that one cutscene in Mexico where Goku and what's that dude's name? I forgot his name, but he has a spirit gun. Yeah, I forgot his name. But anyway, Goku and him were fighting all those Toriko clones in Mexico, and then your creative character was there. That cutscene, it was good. It moved well. It was beautiful animated. That was a really good cutscene. I like that. All the other cutscenes were like, no, don't go Blackbeard, and Blackbeard will literally go like this, or he'll just walk as slow as he can, and Luffy be like, no, don't go, and he's just walking. Like they really need to fix that. If it's too much of a hassle or a problem to make good cutscenes like that one in Mexico all the time, use a different animation. Obviously, this isn't the same companies, but there's this game called Crash Mind of Mutants, and in that game, every single cutscene just about was in a different animation. I don't know why. Yeah, I really don't know why they did that. Like one cutscene would be in-game cutscene, next cutscene it would be anime like next cutscene would be puppets, next cutscene would be like comic book style. Like each cutscene was a different animation for some reason. I mean, it was pretty cool. I like that. I don't know why they did it, but I guess it looked cool. Oh, hey, that's fine. Like if you have to do a regular traditional 2D animation anime style for the cutscenes and then go back to the 3D, yeah, it'll look weird, but at least the cutscene will look good, fluid, and nice. If you have to do that, that's fine with me. I think other people will be fine too, as long as the cutscene look good. The story was good too. It just the way they presented it with the cutscenes and all the reading without voice acting, that what made it so bad. Fix online. Online has to be fixed. You have to have lobbies, a remix option where you can go back and change your character with the remix option. I think, but other than that, like fighting people is like because the service on it is really good. Like finding people for a quick match or a rank match, it's like that. The longest I ever waited for a match was about maybe 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. Like the servers are really good, and the community up there is good. Like there's a ton of every time I log in, there are tons of people running around. It's never like only two or three. There's always at least maybe 20 plus people, maybe even more. I don't count everybody, but there's like a ton of people running around the main hub. That's really good. They do bring in any more. Sorry, they do they do bring in any more in-game characters like Kane, Kalena, Dr. Glover. Maybe give him a bit more cooler designs because I remember people were like ragging on Kane because he basically looks just like Hit but just bulkier. Maybe make some new people. I don't know what they could continue off of. I guess everybody just fight like Yagami. Maybe he can make clones of himself now. Who knows? Because the Cosmic Cube puts in the data of every single Sonic Jump person they know. And I think he's still trying to find the Death Note. I think he lost it in the story mode. So if he finds that, that'd be a real problem for the hero because he's been buddy buddy with everybody since the beginning. So he knows every single last person name, unless it's like, oh, I didn't give you my name because I thought you. Uh, they should bring everybody from the DLC season 1 and season 2 and the base roster. Bring everybody there, give some people more characters like Dragon Quest if you can. Because I mean, I'm not a big fan of it, but it's only like one person. Black Clover, always like that's a real popular anime and manga. I heard it's only one person. Doesn't really make any sense. Bring some more people. For My Hero, I think they're good unless it's more. Oh, maybe I guess bring in a villain for them. Bring in like one villain and that should be good. One Piece,